This morning. Had a little bit of time here. It is still freezing here in West North Carolina. I hope it's getting a little bit warmer where y'all are at. It's been a cold past few days. Usually, if we get a cold snap, it's just for a day and it's over with. But I want to jump back on. I know we had a couple guys jumping on at the end of our live the other day. Hopefully, they're able to join again this morning, and we'll go from there. Hope y'all are doing good, though. Let's talk about get into some of this hunting stuff. What's going on? Big moose. If y'all live in the South, how'd the winter go or the snow come in for you? What's going on, guys? Thank y'all for joining us. We're starting to get some people on now. I see there's 15 or so of you jumping on. What's going on, guys? KBS, how you doing? Old Hussein here, how you doing? I speak English. Well, I ain't no fat pervert, so there we go. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. We're just jumping on, doing a little bit of prepping for next deer season, getting ready for turkey season here. Like I said, we were talking the other day kind of about what was going on with what kind of calibers we're getting into, what kind of stuff we're using to deer hunt with. And there was a couple people that was coming in right at the end of our live. Hopefully they can jump on and join us later this morning. But they were, we had a very good deer season this year. Deer movement seemed to be pretty slow, but it seemed like we got it done when the time was right. So just looking to get some feedback from y'all on how y'all's deer season went. how your deer movement in your area was. We're trying to figure out where we're going to plan on hunting at next year. Like I said before, we are definitely looking at hunting maybe Tennessee or Mississippi. What's going on, Jamal? KBS, you're getting ready to get blocked. Thanks for joining us. Marvin, I don't sell perfume or fragrance. Not so sad. It's just getting ready to do a little scouting here on the old interweb and see what we can't find out for next year. I'm good, Jamal. Appreciate it, Johnny. No, I'm good. Like I said, we're on here to talk about deer hunting, turkey hunting, anything outdoors related. Like I said, we got into a pretty good talk the other day about our what's going on, JC. I'm good, Jamal. Thanks, anyways. If that's all you want to talk about, we can get rid of you. I'm not no trans, absolutely not. Y'all got some interesting comments, I know that. But either way, we're going to just continue on kind of what we're doing. But your pit bull has COVID-19. Well, that's no good. I believe everybody's got a little. What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. It's not Jennifer. Absolutely not. Like I said, we're just talking about what we're going to kind of be getting into this next deer season here on our channel. What's up, Kenya? JC, if it was a little bear, maybe. Yeah, we ain't worried about them typing people. My name ain't Jennifer. What's going on, guys? People just joining up there. Absolutely not. If you follow along with our videos and our channel, you can see my name and all kinds of stuff. Nope, North Carolina, 1 ton. That's right, God is great. That's one thing that'll never change. God is great. Awesome, man. That ain't too awful far. We're over in the western part of the state, right near Cherokee and all that. That's right. Well, sleepy, go to bed there. One time, did y'all get any snow out there in Charlotte? Like I said, we're just kind of joining on right today to got a tree to drink some tea to stop my sleeping. Jamal, I'm good, buddy. I ain't on here necessarily for the money. No, we ain't hiring nobody. We're just doing our own thing right now one time. But if anything ever changes, we'll be sure to let you know. Thanks, Key Lime. I appreciate it. I've been called a lot of things, but that's the first time for that this morning. No, our lives, we just come on mainly to do a lot of. Oh, you ain't kidding, man. It's something else. Why even say anything? But no, on our lives, we just come on, do a little bit of talk about what we're going to be planning on doing for the next deer season here. Our page, we did a lot of hunting on live this year throughout the year or during deer season. But here where we live, deer season is over, so it's been a kind of a grind. This is our boring time of the year, but we jump on as much as we can and just kind of keep informed. We like having lives, like talking to people, even though some people are crueler than can be. But either way, that ain't no big deal to me. Yeah, I can take it on the chin just like anybody else. Kite Cat, if you had to guess, what do you think? That's right, my friend. Just caused an earthquake. That's good. No limits, that a boy. That's right. Semper Fi. I am a Trump supporter. You're right. I am a Trump supporter. One ton, how's the weather been out y'all's way? Did you get any snow? Well, that's good. Anger issues. Well, you didn't insult me. You kind of insulted yourself. That's right. Trump all the way. I'm glad he got into office. Hopefully, we can have a good 4 years, these next 4 years, kind of like the rest. I got you one time. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate it, Fred. No, we didn't get anything this time, one ton. It's been just freezing cold. No limits. Why? I mean, why would you put comments like that on anything? Like, nobody wants to see that junk. Webby, I'm right at 6 foot tall. Or I am 6 foot tall. Kite Cat, I am not uneducated. I went to college. I've went through high school, all that jazz. I've been out of that for about 12 years now. What's going on, Bendejo? It does that, my friend, does that. Christian boy, let's hear it. No. Well, you're lucky if it ain't winter there. It sure is winter here. I live in North Carolina, or we both do that run Tine Brothers here. That's right. Oh, I will dip that any time of day. I do every day, all day long. What do you think about H-1B1 visas? I'm not lonely. I have a wife and 4 kids. That's right, Elias. It wouldn't bother me if the Trump family stayed in there for the next 20 years and cleaned this place out. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah. I don't know Sri Lanka or nothing of that mess. Well, I guess I don't have a problem with any kind of Hispanic people, or we don't. We see a lot of them up here, but anybody that is illegal, that comes into a country illegally, that's not right. I mean, it should never be like that. Actually, the weather here is just freezing cold. I mean, it was down to about 4 degrees last night, I think, is what it ended up being. That's right. Clayton, once again, it's just out of the ordinary, people talking trash like that. I mean, anything as far as deer hunting 1 ton, it's just getting into how accurate you are with it. I mean, as long as you practice with it and get your range time in with it and feel comfortable, I mean, it would be. I don't have a problem with it. What's going on, Heather? Thanks for joining us, Hamish. Oxy, no, they ain't nothing special I want to talk about. We're just doing a little bit of preparation. Figured I'd jump on and get some time with y'all while we're prepping up for next deer season, doing a little turkey scouting here on the old Hunt Stand app and doing stuff like that. Elias, yeah, I'm sure it does work pretty good. It is what I've heard, it is a pretty good cartridge. I use a 6.5 PRC is what I hunt with. Lip full of grizzly, yeah. I've dipped it a time or two, but I dip red, seal, wintergreen, long cut mainly is my go-to. I don't know Kendall Gray. Appreciate it, Derek. Lorenzo, it's going pretty good. Appreciate it joining us. Elias, yeah, it seems like a pretty good gun. I've hunted with it the last couple of years. I'm one of those people that likes the new caliber, so I jump on it as much as I can and try to find something new and try it out. But the 6.5 PRC seems to be the easiest to get the ammo for around here where we're at. Racing Club, I ain't ashamed. I'll tell anybody I voted for Trump. I ain't no doubt about that. Yep, Remington 700 308. I'll be completely honest. Austin, the other guy that runs the channel with me here, he was a 308 fan. I'm just not a big time 308 fan, never been. I did vote Trump Racing Club, Key Lime. Trump is not God. There's only one God, and he'll be the only one for the rest of my life and the rest of your life, too. I can tell you that. Oxy, yep. Appreciate it. Yeah. There's a lot of counties around here where we live are straight liberal counties, and even some of them swung red this go round. I'm not sure what that means, Rom. Some of y'all, I can't pronounce your names. It's just not native to us where we're from. Yeah, Trump did declare there was only two genders, and I mean, there was only two genders when God made man and woman, so they should only be two genders now, in my opinion. Elias, yeah, the 308 there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's been a good caliber for as long as it's been around. That's good. Pipe fitters, anything like that, there's a big need for people to do stuff in that profession. Anything blue collar, or I know around here where we live, a lot of the builders and stuff are getting older and contractors, and it seems to be blue collar work. It's just no younger generations want to do stuff like that. Appreciate it, Elias. You too. That's right, Racing Club. You can't just one day say that you're going to be a female. It's just not how that should work. And I mean, it's just a crazy, crazy time we live in. The bad thing is, it's a being pushed on children when they're young, and I mean that it's just the worst of all of it. Yeah, buddy. I mean, I don't doubt with it. You're a hard worker. Go for it. Anybody who wants to help out the nation or do anything like that, can't disagree with that. Yep, it's a shame that something like that gets pushed on the kids. We're hoping so, Key Lime. It's a long road, but they get that border shut down and all that, we will have it. Hopefully, coming to a better time soon. Thoughts on the UK? I mean, that whole situation over there's a mess, it seems like. Hopefully, Trump will get something figured out with all that. We got rid of that. I'm tired of dealing with these spam comments. Yeah. Racing Club legal migration, I believe, is happening in everywhere. It's just something else. It's the illegal stuff has got to stop. I just don't understand why any country doesn't promote making their country good enough to keep their own people there. TRD Pro, I mean, we get plenty of immigration as it is right now. And with the new president being in, hopefully that comes to a stop. If y'all haven't yet, go over and hit that like and subscribe button for us. Casey Key, my favorite caliber, like I've said over the last couple of lives here, is 6.5 PRC. I shoot it out of a Winchester XPR rifle. It's been one of my favorite guns. I can tell you that honestly. We've tried all sorts of things, but it is definitely seeming to fit me better than any of the rest. I'm a 270 fan too, though. I do love a good 270 Winchester. One ton. I mean, you got some people that are hardcore into preparation for the smell stuff. Us personally, I'm going to flat out tell you, have found out hunting for 20 some years longer, it is more about playing the wind than it is any of that. If you stay downwind of a deer, you can get within nowhere of them that we found out, especially around here in the mountains. The deer on our public land are very, very skittish. Now, I know some places that we've been to, like for instance, a couple weeks ago down in Alabama, the wind was blowing 40 mile an hour, and you're just not going to keep it out of every deer's nose. But those deer down there are definitely more acclimated to humans being around at certain points in times, and they don't seem as skittish. Yeah, Italy. I mean, I've heard a lot of people covering their stuff in campfire smoke. It's a putting their clothes out around the fire before they hunt, and it's worked for a lot of people. But that's once again one of them staying downwind of a deer or playing the wind right. You're going to have a lot more success. I can tell you that. But that being said, it all matters where you're at. If the deer are kind of acclimated to people being around and not so skittish all the time, like here, if a deer sees you, they may only see one or two people a year. So I mean, it's a definitely a different thing for different areas. I mean, when we went out to Missouri before, the deer out there, they really didn't give a care. I'm pretty sure you could sit there and holler at them if you wanted to. It's more of a matter of just seeing the right one. That is long cut red seal wintergreen. That's right. Oh Lord, yeah. I mean, that's just what I've grew up dipping my whole life, so that's what I've stuck with. Like I said, y'all, if you haven't, go over and hit that like and subscribe button for us. We appreciate it. We've really enjoyed bringing y'all content throughout this first deer season of our channel here. It's been a great, great time. Appreciate it. Yep, and I'm ready for that shed. That's something we don't really get into much up here is shed hunting, just because we have so many dang squirrels. They tend to take care of them before anybody can even get on them, really. And a lot of times, our big chunks of our Forest Service land, they're actually closed off when the deer start to shed, so you can't even drive anywhere to get back to areas that you need to be in. Try to be, my friend. New Mexico. That's something we've planned on doing is trying to plan us a trip to get out either to New Mexico, Colorado, and do a little bit of elk hunting sooner or later. Appreciate it, my man. Thanks for the sub. Yep, that's what I've been seeing there, bud. It's been dry out there, and here the last few weeks it's been real wet out this way. I tell you, this weather pattern has definitely changed. Ophenham, are they? Is it real steep, or I mean, is it a more of like hill country? Yeah, squirrel hunting and rabbit hunting. That's what I cut my teeth on. It was it's what I grew up doing until I moved into deer hunting, and it's went up from there. We'll tell you that. 9,000 foot elevation. That's pretty dang steep. I think around here the most we got's about 5,000. I appreciate it. Bottomlands camo. That's all I try to wear if I can find it. JMZ. I don't know why you keep asking that. If I haven't answered the first time, I ain't going to answer later on. That's pretty steep country there, bud. That's a pretty rough. But that's where them old elk, that's what they like to be in. I know here where they've restocked our elk population in places, they do stay in the mountains as high, pretty much high as they can get. Yep, that's the way it is here. So when you go on top of our mountains, it just runs ridges the rest of the way out, pretty much. Hazard, Kentucky. Well, that's pretty country up there. There's no doubt about that. I got you. We've been through Kentucky quite a few times. Like I said, through Missouri. That's one state that I've never stopped and deer hunted. We've been through there going to Missouri. I've been through there going to Indiana. I've been through there going to Ohio, but I've never stopped in Kentucky. It's definitely on the list here for the next couple of years, though, to get up there and get it done. Both of us, we've made it a goal through our lifetime. We want to try to kill a whitetail in every United States state that we can. Try to get them all, but we're going to go from there. Let me ask y'all a question. Would you rather me comment by typing or comment by talking back to you? That's a good question to ask. Being new to these whole live things, as far as just sitting down talking, not deer hunting through it, that's something we've been kind of wondering about. Yeah, deer hunting up in Indiana, it's a pretty dang good place. We got some friends that actually went to high school with us. They moved to the northern part of Indiana, up next near Michigan. And we've been up there a couple of times. Appreciate it one time. Appreciate it, bud. That's what we figured. We just wanted to ask, and I haven't ever really brought that up, but that's something we've been definitely talking about, me and Austin here, as far as bringing content to our page. If y'all haven't yet, go over and check out that video from down in Alabama there a couple weeks ago, or both of them actually. Austin killed a nice deer or nice doe down there. He wanted some meat for the freezer, and I took a nice 8-point. What's up, JJ? Glad you joined us. Appreciate it, bud. All right, appreciate it one time. We're going to be doing some giveaways coming up. New hats and everything coming in, and got some shirts being made. We're going to be giving away a few of them within the next month or so here, and do a little bit of a drawing or something like that for them on one of our lives. We run on Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube. Forms, go check it out. JJ, hunting with a revolver and a pistol. Some people love it. I've seen a lot of guys that take on the challenge of hunting with a pistol. But that being said, you got to be very accurate, get your range time in, and get plenty of practice. That's right. That's something I do when I kill a deer or something like that. I always make sure to pray over it. Thank the Lord for letting me harvest an animal like that. Well, guys, it's been about 40 minutes on the live here. I'm going to jump off. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, if you haven't had a chance, go hit that like and subscribe button for us, please. We're going to be doing our lives as much as we possibly can. It's a kind of just spare time thing, but we're going to be getting it done for you. Check out all of our content, and we'll go from there. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one.